Welcome to episode of Buzz Boys, and this is like my third time recording this. This is like my third time recording this, but I'm finna get this one the whole way through. This win was pretty important. It got us to 41 wins. So worst case scenario, we finished at 500. The only downside is this year 500 is not good enough. Maybe last year or a down year in the Eastern Conference, 541 to 41 might get you a good seed or a decent seed, but this year, no, we might fuck around and be a 10th seed. So we got to keep taking care of business. We got another game tomorrow against the Bulls and a back-to-back. And it was a good thing that tonight was a blowout. We whooped them at his ass. We did what we supposed to do. You know, beat the trash teams you're supposed to beat. It's what you got to do to be a good team in the NBA. We lost to this team earlier this year, which we shouldn't have. And that shit came back to bite us because now we need those wins. Like, we lost to Houston and all these garbage teams. And now it's like, bro, that shit come back to bite you in the ass. But anyway, tonight we beat them by 27. We took care of business. LaMelo said something like, yeah, we tried to hold them under 100 points tonight, but even though they scored 1-on-1, it felt good, you know. And that's what you want to hear from your superstar player. Like, you know, we trying to step on teams. We're not showing no mercy. And at this point of the season, that's what you want. We got to go into every single game like it's a playoff game because, I mean, it is. Like, if we lose any more games, really, it's almost a lot that we're going to be a 10th seed. Atlanta is already at 42 and 38, so they got a game lead on us. They have, now I just looked at their shit. They have, who they have to play? They have Miami and they have Houston. Now, here's the thing. I think Miami already locked up the first seed, so you got to hope that Miami doesn't sit their players against the Hawks and give the Hawks an easy win, because if they do, we done. But yeah, if the Hawks lose, if they split their games and finish 43 and 39, the Nets play the Cavs. We got to be Cavs fans and hope that the Cavs beat the Nets and they fall to 43 and 39. We got to win out so we can be 43 and 39. And then from there, we got, you know, control our own destiny. But from there, it's a three-way tie. We do have a tiebreaker with both teams. Now, I don't know how the three-way tie works because last week we were all tied and somehow we weren't 8th, we were 9th instead of, you know, I don't know why. But I don't know, hopefully the basketball guys do something and we end up 8th like we're supposed to be. But anyway, let's get into tonight's game. Let's get into the stats, you feel me? LaMelo, he was the star tonight. He went crazy. Miles, he had a slow start. I don't think he scored his first point until like the third quarter. He was 4 for 12 to 33%, 1 for 5 from 3. This wasn't a good night shooting wise, but he had a crazy dunk, like crazy. I know y'all probably already saw it on SportsCenter. That shit was crazy. He had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He was a -6 plus minus, one of the few players that was a negative. Yeah, this wasn't a good shooting night. He only played 24 minutes. And the good thing about a blowout is when you got a back-to-back, if you can rest your starters down the stretch, you know, that allows them to rest for tomorrow, obviously. P.J. Washington, he had 10 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. He was a plus 16. He seems to be pretty good in his role at the 4, kind of a guaranteed, you know, 10 and 6, 12 and 5, 12 and 6, somewhere in that range. Same thing as when he was coming off the bench, but now it's like it's consistent. At the worst, he might have 10 points now. You know what I'm saying? He was a plus 16. He had a really good plus minus. Plumlee, what can I say about Plumlee? Same shit I always find myself saying. 4 points, 6 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 2 fouls. Like, bro, you got the same amount of turnovers and fouls as you do points. Like, bro, you're garbage. For the Plumlee stands on this channel, you will never find any comfort up here. He's garbage. I'm going to say that shit every video. This man has 4 points, bro. Like, that's the best he can give us. He played 15 minutes. He's 1 for 2. Like, he doesn't even shoot the ball. 2 for 4 from free throw line. He was a -8, the worst plus minus out of everybody because he's the worst out of everybody. Anyway, moving on. Rozier, he had a good game. I feel like it's been a while since he's had a good one. 22 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 9 for 17 from the field, 53%. That's really what it's about, the efficiency with him. He was 2 for 7 from 3. That's 29%. That wasn't too good, but, you know, it is what it is. Kind of get him going back in the right direction because he had been having a couple bad games. He had a steal. He had a block. Most importantly, he had 0 turnovers. As a guard, you always want to see a guard having no turnovers. His plus minus was only 2 though, so yeah, that shit is what it is. LaMelo, you know, he went crazy tonight. 26 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds. He was triple-double hunting a little bit. Borrego left him in there for a long time. I think it was like 5 minutes left or 4 minutes left when he came out for book night. And it was good to see book night play. Kai Jones played. JT Thor played. A lot of the Greensboro Swarm guys got to play tonight because the G League season is over, so they're all back with the Hornets now. So it was good to see them, and I'm going to talk about that towards the end. Yeah, LaMelo was 10 for 21, 48%. He was 4 for 10 from 3, 40%. You know, he had a good game. He was a plus 12. Cody Martin, 3 for 3 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3, 7 points, 4 rebounds. And, you know, that's all I want from Cody, bro. Just make your shots. You don't shoot a lot. So when you don't shoot a lot as a player, bro, when you miss them, it makes your percentages even that much worse because you don't have that many opportunities to fix that shit. So, you know, he didn't miss no shots tonight. Okay, cool. And he had a monster dunk as well, which was crazy. He went coast to coast the whole way, dunked on him. It was on Mo Wagner. So, yeah, that shit was cool. He was a plus 3. Jalen McDaniels, you know, he's been kind of aggressive off the dribble. And, you know, he's 6'10", bro. Like, you can't really stop him when he tries to be aggressive, and that's why I want to see him do that shit more. He had a really high plus minus, but a couple other guys, but he had 6 points, 2 blocks, a steal, 3 assists, 3 rebounds in only 16 minutes. So that's kind of what you want. You know, he made the most of his minutes. He was a plus 31 plus minus, which is like crazy. Montrez Harrell, he was 6 for 6 from the field, like literally unstoppable. And then he got ejected. He got ejected last week too. I don't think there's no suspension. No suspension's gonna come out of it, but he didn't throw no punch, which was good. They looked at the replay hella times. He didn't throw no punch. They just started pushing and shoving. 2 guys from the Magic got ejected. Robin Lopez and then the other guy, what the fuck is his name? He used to be on the Greensboro Swarm. Admiral Schofield, that nigga got ejected. So yeah, you know Trez, he gets fired up, blah blah. But anyway, 14 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, blah blah. He was a plus 31. He had a good game. And, you know, he's going to be rested up for the game tomorrow because he got sent to the locker room early. Anyway, Kelly Oubre, bro, for the first time in a long time, Kelly Oubre had a good game. He's somebody else who also played really late. Like, I think he closed the game out. I don't know if Borrego left him in there just kind of get some shots up. And he did make 1 3, which hopefully gets him going because Kelly Oubre is really hit or miss. He was 5 for 9 from the field, 2 for 5 from 3. 4 for 6 from the free throw line, 16 points, 6 rebounds. He was a plus 41, which is like the highest plus minus I've ever seen in my life. I'm not even going to cap. Like, he was a plus 40. Like, what the fuck? That's actually insane. So, yeah, for him to do that from the bench in 23 minutes is crazy. Isaiah Thomas, he came in for a little bit, 7 minutes. He had 7 points, 3 for 6 from the field. He just got his buckets. You know, that's what he's supposed to do. JT Thor, he played 5 minutes. It was good to see him play. He had 1 point, made a free throw. Nick Richards, he didn't do shit. 2 rebounds, no points. He was a plus 5. JT Thor was a plus 5. James Bouknight, he threw a crazy lob to Kai Jones, and he had 3 rebounds and 3 assists in only 4 minutes. So he's out there trying to affect the game. He just wants some playing time. Like, it's sad. If you follow him on Instagram, you already know he hates not playing, bro. Like, it's really sad. Yeah, he was a plus 4. Kai Jones, he had the crazy highlight dunk, the alley-oop from James Bouknight, so that shit was cool to see him play. I don't even know the last time I've seen Kai Jones play outside of Greensboro. And something I want to talk about with him, bro. So there was an Instagram post the other day, and it was literally talking about how, like, James Borrego is a terrible coach and needs to be fired, da-da-da. And Kai Jones liked the comment. He liked the comment, bro. He unliked it later on, but the screenshots were already taken. He was already caught in 4K. So it's like, do the players want this coach fired? I mean, if he likes something like that on social media, I mean, the answer's already there. But that's kind of a big deal, bro. That's kind of a big deal. I might make a separate video about that shit later. Because, I mean, a couple players are kind of low-key sneak this Borrego on social media. So, I don't know. Me personally, I kind of want him fired. I don't really care if he get fired or not. But, I mean, I do want him fired. So, if the players do, I don't know. It's going to be crazy to kind of see what happens. But anyway, I'm about to wrap this up. We get a much-needed win. And we back at it again tomorrow, man. So, I'm going to keep this shit short. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all comment down below. Let me see what I want y'all to comment down below. Let me see. Y'all comment down below if y'all think we gonna win tomorrow and who y'all think the player of the game gonna be. I'm gonna say we do win tomorrow, and I'm gonna say LaMelo gonna be the player of the game because I don't think none of their guards can hold him. DeMar DeRozan and Miles Bridges might be a good matchup, but I don't think they got nobody that can hold LaMelo. So yeah, that's my prediction. Y'all drop y'all down. Y'all drop y'all down below in the comment section. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.